Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Marshall Thundering Herd, against the 18th ranked team, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship Trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense trots out there to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Here's the toss play now, running left. Solid tackle, able to get him down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Cougars offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The pocket breaking down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Play action here on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Eludes a tackle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching it downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, the reality with any screen passes, they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. Sometimes you can get sacked.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Staley. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Houston. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
And 2nd down after that completion. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He shreds the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's caught. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead,
and he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Houston. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. From the shotgun, drops back. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Moving right through the contact. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge of your seat type of first half, or as they call it in this conference, just another typical CUSA championship game. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Uses the spin move. He's loose. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
You just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that 3rd down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurd. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the try for 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job with it.
And your
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Let's it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. That this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Running it back, it's Crispin. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game.
Is successful and makes the score. Houston 24, Marshall 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They call the counter play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A loss of 4 yards on the play. Now, a 4th down. Number 89, on to kick it.
Well, Kirk Houston has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
Houston, 24, Marshall,
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Marshall offense will take over.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass this time. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And the comeback continues. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score. Houston, 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This has gotten very interesting. They were getting blown out at halftime, and they have clawed all the way back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Hurd. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Houston. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progression.
It's blocked. Still a live ball here.
We're in the fourth quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback escapes the pocket. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
How about that, Chris? Back-to-back plays. This defense has come up with sacks. Man, they understand you're in the fourth quarter in a tight game. You got to come out there with bad intentions, and they sure have here in these last couple plays.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and 10 play coming up. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a draw to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
38, Houston, 30.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays. They try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Missed his receiver on the left sideline, incomplete.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.